Just look at that. Curried baked beans. Come on. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are elevating the baked bean. We are making a curried baked bean. Fantastic ingredients in here. They are absolutely superb. Serve these up in a different way, or even just beans on toast or on rice, anything like that. Really easy. Starts with soaking some beans. Now I've actually soaked these beans overnight. There's a couple of cups of beans there. They've swelled up. I've drained the water. I've given them a rinse, and there's our navy beans ready to go. Now we've got a little bit of veggies going on here. We've got an onion, and we want to fine dice the onion. Well, fine-ish, you know, we don't have to go too crazy. Now we want to be chucking that in a bowl, just so we can get rid of everything. Quite a lot of onion there, but don't forget, you know, the onion is going to shrink down, it's going to dissolve. Our garlic. Nice steady mash, and just run your knife over. Now mash it as small as you like, and that is going in with our onion. A little bit of ginger, not even thumb size. We just want a little bit of flavour in there. After all, we are making a curry, and we just want to be mashing that up as well. In there with that garlic and onions. That's our veggies. Get yourself a little pan on the flame. In there, a little bit of oil. In there with that lot. Nice little saute on there. Flame not too high. We don't want to burn the garlic and the ginger. Now you could have set the onions off if you wanted to first, then add the garlic and ginger. That's up to you. Right, I'm going in there with some salt, about half a teaspoon to 3/4. I'm going in there with some pepper, about the same. Give it a stir around. So all we're doing is cooking out the rawness of the garlic, ginger and that onion. As soon as that strong smell has gone, these are done. Now if you get a little tinge on, that doesn't matter. They're looking okay. Right, we want to be going in there with all our spice mix. Stir it in and give it a little bit of a cooking in there. Now, flame not high. We've only got a small pan, and we're not adding any fluid to this. So nice and steady, just bloom the spices a little bit in there. Now it doesn't take much to cook off the spices and release the oil into the pan. It's very straightforward. You know, if you're worried about leaving it any length of time, just give it a little stir around and a turn over, then you won't burn your spices. Okay, I've got some veg stock here, but you can use chicken stock. We're going in there just to keep all that loose in there. Nice little simmer. Don't go crazy with this, because this is actually not going to cook in here. It's going to cook in the Instant Pot. We just don't want any of those spices that we've really carefully bloomed out burning. Also, we're going to go in there with 2 good tablespoons of tomato puree. Just give it a stir in and cook your tomato paste in there. All we're doing is loosen it up in there. Now this is getting us a good, decent, thick paste. A nice little paste going on in there, look. Now before I forget, we want to go in there with 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now you can use anything you like actually. You can use honey. Little stir in. That's going to put that lovely mapley flavour through there. And that's it really. That is that bit of cooking finished. Okay, I'm using the Instant Pot today, so there you go. Chopped tomatoes. Tin of tomatoes chopped up. So 1 carton or 200, this is 250 ml, so 1 cup of coconut milk in there. Our beans in there. Our curry mix in there. Our sultanas or golden raisins, we want about the same colour as the curry. Nice little stir in there. That looks fantastic. I'm using the Instant Pot. It's going in the Instant Pot. And it goes on with your lid. Pressure cook, and we want to be pressure cooking for 35 minutes. That's it, job done. 35 minutes. Let it naturally release for 15, and then we will manually release the pressure. We've had 15 minutes natural release. Now we can manually release. There we go. Okay, we've dropped down. Always take the lid off towards you and steam goes away behind. Nice and steady like that. So we just want to hit that with a little bit of vinegar. Not much, just a little tad. And we want to be giving that a stir in. Now that is our curried baked beans right there. If you want a thick sauce, you stick it on saute and saute it till it thickens up, or you could just put it back in a pan and cook out what you need. So that's our fabulous baked beans in there. What do they taste like? Well, let's give them a taste test. Just look at that. Curried baked beans. Come on. If you like your curry, what a fantastic recipe. You know, and a bit of a twist on toast, we're having it on roti. Oh, come on. Beans on roti. Oh. Exceptional. Wonderful. You got that mild curry flavour, bit of sweetness through there, tomatoey. Oh, that's delicious. That is real quality actually. You've got the beans there with some texture left in them as well. That makes a huge difference. You know, they're not all mush. If you want to mush them, you can mush them, look, on your roti or toast, whatever you're eating it on. Well, there you go, that's curried beans made. Fantastic recipe. Can be stored, I'll put it all in the ingredients. Fantastic. There's quite a lot of beans in there. Great recipe, easy to make. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, catch you in the next video.